will happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the phase that will focus on the actual formulation of the 5-year strategy and implementation plan, informed by the inputs made at plenary, inputs made in commissions, and the various presentations we've had. The post-summit process of formulating the 5-year strategy, 5-year mathematics strategy will take place under the guidance of the Strategic Management, Monitoring and Evaluation Unit, SMME, of the department, and it must culminate in the draft 5-year strategy. So in other words, we need to put together all that has been discussed here, led by our SMME under the leadership of Dr. Chetty. That is why Dr. Chetty was moving from commission to commission, and in every commission there were writing teams that were collecting information using those various templates. As organizers of the summit, we are cognizant of the fact that while some of the inputs made at this summit fall within the scope of KZNDOE, other inputs impact on other lead government agencies and other partners in education. For example, matters of teacher education, that is pre-service dimension, are functional areas of DHET competence, which is delivered through universities. Hence, the aspects of our mathematics strategies falling within this functional area necessitates consultation with DHET. In other words, once we come up with a draft strategy, and we know some of the elements of the strategy impact on the work of DHET, then obviously we will have some engagement with them as we polish up that strategy. Secondly, the other lead government agency here is basic education. As we know, it's DPE. As we know, that basic education is a functional area of concurrent national and provincial competence. So we have inter-provincial forums where in MST and ICT related matters are discussed, and many other inter-provincial forums such as TDCM. So we are going to engage in those forums to a point where we polish up whatever we need to do with regard to this draft strategy we are envisaging, ladies and gentlemen. So further, we have quite a number of partners that we need to consult, including ETDP-SETA. Some of the programs that we want to roll out, we would like to see them being funded by ETDP-SETA and other SETAs. So the draft strategy will enable us to consult them and make sure that we get the resources we need to take the strategy forward. Last but one, we are approaching 2024, which is the end of the current MTSF, that is the medium-term strategic framework. It means our strategic plan of KZNDOE will be revised. In the revision of that strategic plan, we will have to encapsulate elements of this maths strategy, because going forward, it must find expression in the strategic plan of the department. In short, we have work clearly cut for us. But in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, so that there is certainty here, I said we are a going concern. We are a business that is working. We are not waiting for the finalization of the strategy. We have the academic improvement plan. We have all other plans. We will continue. But concurrent to those processes, we will be finalizing this document so that it encapsulates some of those targets that were set for this year and the next year and so on until we reach 5 years. So we are under no illusion that all will stop until we finalize the strategy. We will carry on doing your work, but Mr. Mteto has even given some suggested time frames that are yet to be approved by the DDG in terms of which we need to complete this task. They are very urgent. I want to tell you, we treat this task as a matter of urgency. So that is the way forward. It's post-summit work that involves some of the matters that I've just articulated. That's where I want to end with regard to the way forward, ladies and gentlemen. May I then call Lucky to come and say whatever few matters he wants to raise, and then I'll make announcements, and then we close the summit.